We got invited to talk to the manager of the water treatment plant. I asked him, I said, in the last 16 years, has your water treatment plant been sonared? And he said, I can't answer your question. You think about this case, and if we're able to mark that body of water off, that's huge. I just want somebody to sonar the water, that's it. And someone to tell me that there are no vehicles inside. I mean, that in itself could solve a case. I mean, if he's sitting at the bottom of that plant. That was the worst I've been treated by any government official.
I have no idea where he is.
Good morning, dump facility.
Hi there, my name is Britton Lockhart, and I'm a sonar. They hung up on me. Good morning.
Facility.
Hey, yes, this is me again, Britton. Working.
I'll go ahead and open the gate and let you in. Come to the administration building, please.
Okay, thank you. We got here yesterday and they didn't even want us coming in the gates. So we're gonna go there. I'm gonna walk inside and ask them if this has been sonared since 2006. If it has, we don't have a reason to be here. All right, wish me luck, guys. Day 2 on the search for Robert Helphrey, 34 years old. He disappeared from the Irish pub. We actually went searching for him yesterday and located a couple of targets in the bodies of water. Unfortunately, it was not any cars. It was actually a huge 10-foot piece of metal that we thought could be a silted-in car. Any body of water that is near where a missing person was last seen needs to be checked. This is the closest body of water to the cell phone ping, and I think if it hasn't been checked, it definitely needs to be sonared. That was the worst I've been treated by any government official.
I'm sorry.
We got invited to talk to the manager of the water treatment plant, and when I walked in there, he said I had no authority to ask him questions, told me I couldn't dive in the water, and I told him, I said I was only trying to ask for permission.
I'm sorry that the interaction at the water treatment center didn't go that well. They had a similar view. They weren't overly happy with how it went.
They're getting upset with me about wanting to sonar it too. Like, why couldn't they just have told me, like, oh, we've got another sonar team, they're actually planning on coming in. It really didn't go well. I was just trying to have a conversation with them about possibly gaining access to the water, and I really just didn't feel treated well from them. I've never been treated that way in any county that I've been to.
I'm not worried about it. I mean, we'll deal with the water treatment thing.
I mean, literally, the only question I asked him, and it seemed like it just made him upset a little bit, but I was asking him if that body of water had been sonared.
They said that if we're going to check it, they prefer the sheriff's, the county's dive team do that since it's a secured facility,
Yes,
which
of course.
I can take care of that.
And I wanted to say too, like, we respect law enforcement, and we're 100% for you guys. I always try to tell people on our channel, we don't blame law enforcement for not finding the vehicle. It really takes like years of just looking at rocks that look like stuff to really understand sonar.
Like you said, it never hurts at all to go exclude yet another body of water.
Thank you. Like, seriously, I just wanted to hear that somebody was going to check the water. I'm trying to help out, and I'm trying to, do a good thing for the families. And if you talk with anybody from the water treatment plant, just please let them know that, I don't have any hard feelings with them. I just want to make sure that body of water is checked. That's the only thing that I was trying to do.
No worries.
I felt hung up on, I felt disrespected, and it didn't really sit well with me. So I understand, I mean, you'd have to clean off the boats, make sure there's no bacteria getting into the water treatment plant. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes into making sure that water is safe. Someone needs to sonar that body of water, whether it's me, another sonar group, the police department. Somebody needs to check that water.
Let me know, and like I said, if you think of it, let me know what bodies of water you hit so I can kind of keep that running list going as well.
That sounds great. We're definitely crossing off plenty of locations so that when we come back in the future, we can work on this case and potentially solve it. This is our first spot that we're searching for today. After speaking to the sheriff, they're gonna actually get the sheriff's dive team to come and sonar that body of water, which is really good news to hear. You guys just saw a little bit of the drama that happened. I'm not gonna go into details about all this, okay? This video is for Robert and it's to bring awareness to this case. Let's get into the water. Let's search for Robert today. I don't think this body of water has been checked according to the sheriff. So we're gonna check this body of water and then 2 other ponds. Hopefully we can find them. Y'all remind Lucas on his channel, Scuba Lucas. Y'all remind him to wear a life jacket. We're starting sonar now, and we're already 5 feet deep right here. I'm not really seeing too much of anything yet. You see right here on the sonar where it just completely drops off. Now we're getting into shallower water right now, but that was a really, really deep pocket right there. There's the road that he was traveling on right there, US 19. The detective said he didn't have really any information or anything he could really put us onto. I'm seeing some fish and stuff like that over here, but nothing, no cars, nothing like that yet. So, I mean, we're in the right depth. Right here, it's 8 foot deep. That's enough to hide a car. Right there. It's 100% a car. Was that it? That's it probably, dude. We're going right in the area, so wherever it is right here, I'm gonna be splitting it. Go up to where I saw it, you guys. Look at it right there. See the 2 wheels at the bottom? We're going over it right now. You are? That's it. That's it. You're on the car. You're on. Yeah, you're on the car. You're on the car. Yeah, you're on the car. You're on it. Oh man. All right. So we found a car. It looks like a hatchback. We're gonna have to dive it for confirmation. We just found a car. It's at 12 feet, right off the edge of this parking lot. His car being a hatchback, I'm pretty sure this car is a hatchback that we found. It looked like it on sonar, and it's upside down. I'm really surprised because I did not expect for us to find any cars down this way, especially with this being a parking lot. It doesn't really seem like a location where a car should be. Do not look inside any of the windows. Just make sure all of the windows are intact. If they are, then there's a chance that this could be our car. I'll make my way to the back of the car, grab the license plate, and we'll come up to the surface and see what it says, okay?
All right.
All right, guys, so I have so many emotions right now. Okay, so we had just found a car off this parking lot. It's upside down. It looks like a hatchback size vehicle. I'm gonna load up the boat. It's starting to thunder and stuff.
license plate or anything on this. It's a super old, rusty car. I can't find a make or anything on it. It's not it. Definitely not a hatchback. There's no plate on it.
Alright, time to call that officer and let him know that there's a car here, but it's not the car.
Sorry, I missed your call.
I found what looked to be a vehicle. I wanted to let you know I dove down on it. I confirmed it is not Robert's vehicle. There's no license plate on it. I mean, half of it was completely buried beneath the silt. I don't even think you could pull it out, to be honest, because it's completely just corroding apart from the salt water. You guys want to try to get it out, more than welcome to. I wouldn't suggest it, but just wanted to give you a call and let you know. So thank you so much. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, that is going to conclude another video of Depths of History. Today, we were out searching for Robert Helphrey, 34 years old. He left the pub and was headed on US 19. We searched several different bodies of water, probably about, I'd say 9 or 10 bodies of water within the time that we were here. We've been over here the last 2 days. Unfortunately, this vehicle that I was able to find, it's too silted in. You can really only see like part of the hood, and I couldn't even really get a maker's mark on it, but I do know it's not a hatchback, it's not Robert's car. And I called the sheriff's department to see if they wanted to do anything about it. I think honestly, if they were to pull it, they wouldn't be able to because it's just so corroded from the salt water and everything like that. We are going to be coming back probably within the next couple of weeks, and we'll be sure to share all those adventures with you guys. If you guys have any tips or any suggestions about this case that could lead us towards finding Robert, you can email me at depthsofhistory@gmail.com, or you can email me at retrievinghistory@gmail.com. Either of those emails will work. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys on the next video.